So anytime you see me on your screen, you know the elders have a message for you. Like I say, take the message, give the messenger. He send me. Shall we begin? Okay, so this triangle, there's been this triangle that have been going on between Kuti, Wizkid, and Fela Kuti. First, I'm a Christian and I'm a preacher. So let me put this disclaimer out there. I am only concerned about this matter as a Nigerian, living in Nigeria, right? And I speak about this matter from that perspective, a Nigerian living in Nigeria. And then Fela, as history, the information that history provides for us, I am quite intrigued by a part of Fela's life, the way he lived. There's something about the man's life that's quite inspiring, which is what I want to talk about now. But I'm not here to talk about who is greater and who is not. I just want you to see something. So let us dive into it. First off, Fela was a man who was on a mission to change the trends of his time. Fela had he put his effort into an organized system so as to appeal to the government of his day. Fela had a structure. Fela was on a mission to change the present situation of Nigeria at the time. Fela sought to inspire people through his music. Fela sought to change policies through his music. Fela he spoke about corruption, he spoke about the policies, the ill policies the government, came out with at the time. Fela wanted a better Nigeria. And his way was his music. He used his music as a vehicle to get this done. Because music is a universal language. Everybody listens to music. And as a Nigerian, I'm speaking about this matter because I feel like history should be kind to people who have put in the efforts, who have done something beyond themselves, who live for a cause greater than themselves, especially for their nations. I love Nigeria, right? So I only speak of this matter because I feel like a lot of people, especially people who are commenting about these things, they seem to be talking about the comparison between Wizkid and Fela, which for me is nothing. Fela was one of the greatest at his time, doing what he did, right? Wizkid is also somebody of renown in today's world as far as music is concerned. He is not an activist, he's not concerned with activism, but he is doing music and he has done it well enough. The kind of music he does, his genre, he has done it well. Alright? For me today, I want us to see, who Fela was again, what he lived for, be inspired by it all over again. Fela lived and died for a cause. Fela believed that you have to have something you are willing to die for. And that's what you are actually living for. So your life is about your cause. And this cause must be greater than you. It's not a personal ambition for self. Fela lived to see Nigeria better. That's what his music was about. That's what his life was about. So today, when people talk about Fela and they are concerned about who is greater and who is not, that's nonsense. Why do we have a generation that likes to magnify the minor and minimize the major? What kind of people are we? Why are we concerned about the thing that we should concern about, making the main thing the main thing? Who was Fela? Why do we remember Fela? Is it because Fela had a very sonorous voice? Was it about his voice? It was about his craft. What's the message in his craft? What he wanted to do with his craft. And he put a structure around it. He organized. It was an organized process. Right? And he was willing to die for this cause. That's something to learn from. That's an inspiring life to learn from. Now, there's the other part of his life that I don't like. I will never talk about it. That's where he just make cheap publicity for drugs, right? And I hear that up until today, they still do one funny remembrance in his name, and they just smoke. All of that is not what you call the right kind of celebration, right? It's just one funny thing. They gather somewhere and they are smoking. That's the part of Fela that I feel like he really was really disastrous. But aside that, and Fela made drugs. Come on, you see today in Nigerian videos, when you watch a lot of secular music videos, you see them smoke, right? And their inspiration is Fela. So in that sense, Fela was a total failure. So we must, if we're looking at his impact, Fela was a great person, and history should be kind to him. Wizkid, on the other hand, is somebody that, like I said, he's not concerned with activism. He's not concerned with being an activist, fighting. He's not fighting for any cause. He just believes in singing his songs and doing music, for his name, and he's showcasing his talent. Music is about Wizkid, is about showcasing talent, what he feels about himself, and about the talent that he feels he has. And look where he is today. Why the comparison is what I don't understand. Wizkid is great today, doing what he's doing today. Fela was great, and he did what he did. Should we say Wizkid must become an activist? Is there a must that is it a must that somebody must live the way another person lived? It's okay to inspire another people, right? It's okay to inspire the next generation, but it's not okay to force somebody to live like you lived. You can only inspire, and that's where it stops. But you cannot force somebody to live exactly the way you live. I wish Wizkid was an activist, but he isn't, and he's not bad, and that does not make him bad. So here's my submission. My submission is that Wizkid is great doing what he's doing. Fela is also great, or was also great doing what he did, right? But we will prefer that Wizkid is more add some kind of activism to his craft, because of who he is today. It will help this whole fight for a better Nigeria, right? That's what I think this matter should be about. So this Sheung guy, my problem is I cannot find what he really stands for. I don't understand what he's actually doing. Today he's talking about pastors, tomorrow he's talking about speaking in tongues. You cannot find an organization around who he is. You cannot find a structure. You cannot tell what he's just doing. So I feel like he is even the person we should talk about in all of this. Who is Kuti? What is he really doing? Because he's nothing like his father. He's not making the kind of impact his father made. He's not even following on in that part. Aside blowing the saxophone and singing, nothing. So it is him that we should actually talk about, not even these other two persons, right? You may not agree with me, so tell me. I'm the messenger, so you can take the message and leave the messenger. Shall we begin?